Hi everyone, happy Valentine's Day. It's Akayla. I just wanted to take some time to introduce myself before we get started on this 3-day virtual glimpse into becoming a health and wellness coach. So yes, my name is Akayla Glidden. I am from New Hampshire, Whitefield, New Hampshire, so way up in the Northeast Kingdom. I am a junior undergraduate student at the University of New Hampshire. So I'm in college. I'm balancing being a full-time college student as well as a health and wellness coach and doing lots of other things in between. And I am just super passionate about health and wellness and nutrition. I'm a nutrition and wellness undergrad major with a dual degree in eco-gastronomy. So it's all about food sustainability and a knowledge, awareness, and appreciation for food, where it comes from, and what it does for your body and your mind and your soul. A very holistic approach to it, and that's kind of the way I look at life in general. So my goal is to just share that with other people, share it with you, and to show others that being healthy doesn't mean you can't be happy. It just means that you can become even more happy and develop a different type of lifestyle that allows you to be happy all the time and not have to rely on other things and other people to make you happy. And so anyway, how I got started with this, last year I had visited my career center. I had been working on my resume and applying to jobs and internships. Well, then I stumbled upon this position, said health and wellness coach wanted, and so I was like, oh, heck, this sounds like me. It was a very friendly and inviting job opportunity that I saw on Craigslist, and I was like, okay. And it said that they were looking for people who are passionate about helping others, who are passionate about health and fitness, who are willing to grow themselves and learn from others. And that's me. I love learning new things. I love meeting new people. I love reaching out and helping others. And this was perfect. So I sent an email and I received an email back from Natalie Bright. You just heard from her earlier today. She is now my coach, so it ended up working out in the end. And this was way back in like March or February of last year. So it took me a while to become a coach, but Natalie stuck with me and kept inviting me to her free challenge groups, and she inspired me every single day to just become a better, healthier, more vibrant kind of person, and just radiate myself and my passions and my friendliness on others. And so I kept following her and kept talking to her. And eventually, I decided that I didn't have anything to lose. I knew that she had built a future, and all of the other coaches in our organization had built a future with Beachbody and becoming a health and wellness coach and being able to grow themselves daily, and helping others to grow themselves daily. And I knew I wanted to be a part of that. I finally decided that it was something that I was worth doing. I was worth being happy for. The opportunity would allow me to use my worth for something, I guess. Sorry, I'm not very good at putting my thoughts into words, but anyway, I'm getting better at it. And so I became a coach back in June, and I was a coach all summer. I was doing that as well as waitressing, trying to earn money for my 3-month trip to Italy. And so I studied abroad in Italy from mid-September through mid-December, a 3-month period. So I was a coach from June to September, and I was running free challenge groups as well as paid challenge groups, interacting with my team throughout those 3 months. And then I decided that I was a little bit burnt out. I had a lot of stuff on my plate to get ready to go to Italy, and I wasn't sure how I was going to balance school and travel. Very spontaneous traveling at that while I was in Europe with being a coach. And I knew that I wanted, if I was going to be there for other people, I wanted to be there. And while coaching doesn't take up a lot of time, I didn't want to risk that. And so I kind of went on a 3-month hiatus, and I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed every minute of being in Italy, took advantage of everything, met new friends, exercised while I was there, took advantage of sightseeing while running, lots of different things. And I tried to share my adventures with the world as well. It was my first trip on a plane, as well as my first trip out of the country, so big deal. And then towards the end of my trip, I started thinking about what I was going to do when I got back, how I was going to afford to pay my rent when I got back to my apartment, how I was going to afford paying for my semester, lots of different things. And I knew that I didn't want to go back to waitressing. It's a very demanding job. I'm an old lady. I like to go to bed early, wake up early, take advantage of the sunlight, and waitressing is kind of the opposite of that. You kind of have to be a night owl for that job. And I knew that while I liked dealing with people, and I'm very much a people person, I enjoy working with customers. I thought being a waitress wasn't my thing, and so I knew that I wanted to come back to coaching. I knew that that was my happy place, that was my incentive, and it still is to this day. While I am a full-time student, I look forward to coming home for lunch, or after I get ready in the morning, I like to sit down, eat my breakfast, and share my insight and my passion with everyone else. So oftentimes you'll see posts of mine early in the morning, midday, and then at night when I get home from school. It's kind of my way of getting back in the groove of my own things, and not having to worry about the other stresses. I kind of stop my stresses for a minute, let myself digest that, and give myself a little inspiration before I start my homework at the end of the day. So it's a very rewarding experience, and I'm so glad I became a part of it. So yeah, when I got back into that, it was a great time for me to reflect on my experiences while abroad, as well as to get back into the groove of things when I came back to school. And so here I am now, and now I'm sharing this with all of you, myself as well as the rest of my team. And I have a vision that I want to share with all of you. And my vision is, I've seen this done by so many other coaches on my team, and I'm so inspired by it. And that's why I've created this goal and this vision for myself. As a college student, so a lot of these other women are moms or middle-aged women, and people that I really look up to. But now there are this group of us that are younger. We're either right out of college or we're in college, and we have lives ahead of us. And so for myself, my goal is to continue being a coach this next year and a half while I finish out school, to continue to inspire people each day, to continue to inspire myself each day and grow myself each day, and eventually when I graduate from school, have the option of becoming a full-time coach and be comfortable and know that I have something to do after school. And so that is my big dream, is to be a full-time coach after I graduate school, and to be able to be free and live my life after I graduate, so I can share all of that knowledge that I gained through school, all of the experience I've gained through school and coaching with the world completely and fully, and to just live. And so throughout these next 3 days, we'll be sharing all of our goals and visions with you, and I look forward to hearing from you.